3I Atlas has been breaking the rules of physics since the moment we first saw it. And now, it's doing something even more inexplicable. This interstellar object, moving with unnatural precision, has baffled astronomers for months. It's glowing bright green, in a way that shouldn't be possible, a light that defies everything we know about comets and chemistry in space. 3I Atlas has already challenged our understanding of the cosmos. It moves faster than anything bound to our sun, follows a trajectory more precise than any natural object, and emits a trail of gas and metal that simply shouldn't exist at its distance from the sun. And now, it has begun to glow with a vivid, almost alive green light, a color that should only appear in comets rich in diatomic carbon, and yet spectroscopic data show there is no C2 present at all. Instead, astronomers detect bursts of carbon dioxide, traces of vaporized nickel, and an energy source that seems to come from within the object itself. Its trajectory is unnaturally steady, deviating by mere kilometers per day, when any natural comet would drift hundreds or thousands. And when scientists traced its path back through space, they discovered something chilling. The object appears to have come from the same region that produced the WOW signal of 1977, a brief, mysterious radio transmission that has never been explained. In this video, we explore the latest observations of 3I Atlas, uncover the secrets of its impossible green glow, and examine whether this enigmatic visitor could be connected to one of the most mysterious signals ever detected from deep space. Could it be a natural phenomenon? Or is the universe hinting at something far stranger? The Namib Desert, a vast, endless sea of sand and silence. On this night, the air was still, the stars above burned brighter than anywhere else on Earth. It was the night of a total lunar eclipse, when the sky turns darker than black, and the universe feels almost close enough to touch. Far from any city lights, a small team of astrophotographers set up their cameras and telescopes, their lenses aimed deep into the cosmic void. They weren't searching for beauty tonight. They were chasing something stranger, something humanity had only seen twice before. Its name, 3I Atlas. The third interstellar object ever detected, after the famous Oumuamua and comet Borisov. Like them, 3I Atlas came from outside our solar system, moving at a speed no planet, no asteroid, no comet could naturally achieve. But when the first long-exposure images appeared on their screens, something was wrong. A green glow, bright, vibrant, almost alive, surrounded the object. It shimmered and pulsed, painting the darkness with an eerie emerald hue. The team checked their equipment, recalibrated their sensors, and even wiped their lenses, but the light didn't fade. It was real. And what they saw that night, the shape, the color, the movement, defied every rule we thought we understood about comets. Because 3I Atlas wasn't behaving like a comet at all. In the world of astronomy, green comets aren't new. Scientists have long known that when sunlight strikes a comet rich in diatomic carbon, known as C2, the ultraviolet radiation triggers a reaction that makes the comet shimmer with a soft emerald hue. It's a simple, elegant chemical process, one we've understood for decades. But 3I Atlas shattered that logic. According to spectroscopic data from some of the world's most advanced telescopes, from Chile's Atacama Desert to Hawaii's Pan-STARRS Observatory, 3I Atlas doesn't contain any measurable C2 at all. The very element that creates the green glow simply isn't there. It's like watching fire without fuel. For weeks, scientists double-checked the readings. Could their instruments be wrong? Could light from nearby stars have distorted the data? But every observation confirmed the same thing: the glow was real, and it was impossible. Even stranger, 3I Atlas showed abundant carbon dioxide, but almost no water. That's the exact opposite of every comet we've ever studied. Most comets are frozen relics, dirty snowballs of water and dust. But this one? It was more like a cold, carbon-rich anomaly, breathing out CO2 in steady bursts, glowing in defiance of everything we understand about chemistry. So what was really causing that light? Could it be a new kind of reaction, something nature has never shown us before? Or was there something else at play? Because as scientists tried to unravel the mystery of the glow, something even stranger began to emerge from the data: metal. When astronomers examined the faint gas cloud, the coma, surrounding 3I Atlas, they expected to find the usual fingerprints of a comet, traces of ice, dust, carbon. But what they found instead was metal. Spectral lines revealed the unmistakable presence of nickel, a heavy element rarely seen in space unless something extreme is happening. In fact, metals like nickel only vaporize when a comet ventures dangerously close to the Sun, where temperatures soar above 1,000 degrees Celsius. But 3I Atlas wasn't anywhere near that heat. It was still beyond the orbit of Mars, drifting through a region of space where sunlight is weak, cold, and silent. By all logic, there should have been no way for nickel to evaporate there. Something was heating this object from within, something powerful enough to vaporize metal, in a place where no sunlight could reach. For a moment, the scientific community hesitated. If 3I Atlas were just a fragment of rock and ice, what could generate that kind of energy? Some speculated it might be radioactive decay, an internal source of heat from deep within. Some scientists noted that, hypothetically, if the object were artificial, the presence of nickel, a common alloy in aerospace, might be explained by engine residue. But this remains pure speculation. Of course, there's no proof of that. But the coincidence raises a chilling question. Why does an interstellar object, moving with unnatural precision, emit traces of vaporized metal, as if the metal was being heated by an internal process no natural cometary activity can explain? And then, scientists noticed something that turned the mystery from strange to impossible. In space, no comet ever flies straight. As sunlight warms its frozen surface, jets of vapor burst outward, pushing it in unpredictable directions. Astronomers call this outgassing, the reason every comet's path is chaotic, unstable, and constantly shifting. But 3I Atlas doesn't behave like that. Despite showing clear signs of activity, a coma, a tail, gas emissions, its trajectory barely moves. The object's path through the solar system has remained steady, unnaturally steady. Data from multiple observatories revealed something shocking. 3I Atlas fluctuates only about 1.5 kilometers per day. For comparison, the interstellar comet Borisov drifted roughly 100 kilometers per day. The famous Hale-Bopp, 10 times that? And Oumuamua, the first interstellar visitor ever recorded, veered off course by over 1,000 kilometers per day. But 3I Atlas? It moves with eerie precision, almost as if locked on a single invisible line, cutting through space with surgical accuracy. It was holding its course with a precision no natural object should possess, as if an unknown, non-gravitational force, yet to be identified, was steadying its path. Astronomers ran the models again. They simulated the sublimation rates, gravitational effects, solar radiation pressure. Nothing could explain its steadiness. Every natural factor should have nudged it off course. But it didn't budge. This profound stability is what most intrigues researchers. If 3I Atlas can hold its course, it could also change it. Its current trajectory shows it will soon pass behind the Sun, disappearing from our telescopes for months. When it re-emerges, it might not be where we expect it to be. Unless, of course, it decides to slow down. To understand what might be happening, we have to go back almost half a century, to the summer of 1977. In a quiet lab at Ohio State University, a massive radio telescope known as the Big Ear was scanning the heavens, searching for signs of life beyond Earth. Night after night, it listened to the silent static of the cosmos. Then, on August 15th, something extraordinary happened. For exactly 72 seconds, the telescope detected a powerful signal, a clear, narrow-band transmission unlike anything nature produces. It was precise, strong, and unmistakably structured. The frequency? 1420 MHz, the natural emission line of hydrogen, the most abundant element in the universe. It was as if someone out there was saying, "We know your science, and we know you're listening." When astronomer Jerry Eman reviewed the data printout, he circled the numbers in disbelief and wrote a single word in the margin: "Wow." That name has haunted astronomy ever since, the WOW signal. No telescope has ever detected it again. Its source remains a mystery. But here's where the story bends time. 5 decades later, astronomers retraced the possible path of 3I Atlas, back through the stars, back to where it came from. And when they plotted its trajectory, they froze. The object's origin aligned almost perfectly with the same region of sky where the WOW signal was first detected, deep within the constellation Sagittarius. Coincidence? Maybe. But for some, the alignment felt less like randomness, and more like a pattern. If the signal came from that direction, and now, decades later, something enters our solar system from that same point in space, could the two events be connected? Perhaps the WOW signal wasn't sent from a distant star at all. Perhaps it came from something moving, something traveling toward us. This raises a profound question: could the signal and the subsequent visitor be connected? Or is this simply a cosmic coincidence? We still don't know what 3I Atlas really is. For all our telescopes, satellites, and equations, it remains a question mark drifting through the dark. Every time humanity believes it has mapped the cosmos, the universe whispers back, "Not yet." Because this object doesn't just challenge astronomy. It challenges our understanding of reality itself. Its green light shouldn't exist. Its metals shouldn't vaporize. Its path shouldn't be that perfect. And yet, there it is, silent, steady, unexplainable. Scientists are beginning to realize something profound. Maybe the rules of physics we know so well are only local. Maybe, out there, matter behaves in ways we've never seen, ways our science can't yet describe. And if there is intelligence behind this object, it would be older than us, wiser than us, watching us from a distance we can barely imagine. Or maybe, it's just a comet. A beautiful accident of chemistry and chance, glowing with the secrets of the stars. But whether it's a message or a mystery, it's one we can't ignore. Because every time we look deeper into space, the universe seems to be looking right back. The story of 3I Atlas isn't over. It's still out there, gliding silently beyond the sun, a lone traveler in the vast darkness of our solar system. Maybe it's nothing more than a wanderer from another star. Or maybe, it's something else entirely. In the cold silence between the stars, something is moving, and it knows we're here. It is important to remember that 3I Atlas remains classified as a comet, and all the anomalies discussed are currently being studied for natural explanations by the scientific community. This video explores the fascinating scientific mysteries and popular theories surrounding the object's strange behavior, but official agencies like NASA continue to search for evidence-based conclusions. If you want to keep uncovering the mysteries that science can't yet explain, stay with us. The universe still has secrets to reveal.